Today is January 12th, and it's a waiting game for me right now. Um, the tentative, the idea, or like the tentative schedule for my surgery is around March. It's because we still have to take care of funds, and we have to take into account the month that, or a month, a few weeks, 6 weeks probably, that I can't work or have minimum capacity to work. So I also need to be able to cover those weeks. Though I'm sure most of the budget will go to the medicine instead of groceries, because I don't think I'll be able to eat as much as I recover. And yeah, so it's a waiting game, and right now I'm at the week where I'm supposed to ovulate. So my uterus is angry right now. It's really big, and you can actually feel it. You can actually feel the lump. It doesn't really hurt, but it's really disturbing. It really freaks me out. That is actually why last December I decided to go for a checkup, and I was diagnosed with a large fibroid. I'm trying to be as normal as I can and get in as much work as I could possibly have. My clients were nice to give me work, and some actually did some prepayment that I could work on their project when I recovered, but I would like to try to have it done, at least some part of it, before I go to surgery, so when I get back it won't be too much for me, because I really have to work like a lot, because I have a lot of bills that I have to pay, and it's no joke. Aside from the aspect of me recovering and the surgery, the financial, my work aspects are also stressing me out. So I feel currently, to be honest, I feel like I'm cornered. So yeah, I'm trying to compose myself as much as I can and think of ways to get through this. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not really. But I did cry. I actually did cry, like when I first learned of this predicament. But right now it's kind of pointless of me to do that. There are times that I still want to, but yeah, it's like it's not going to help. The only thing that could help is me working as much as I can before the surgery, and do my best during recovery time so that I could get back to the grind as soon as I can. Today is January 13th, and here I am again in my scrolling, my doom scrolling, looking for answers, rabbit hole about the cause of the hysterectomy, the recovery, the possible complications, and all of that things. Though I do trust my doctor, and she assured me that everything's going to be fine, that as soon as I woke up, I'll still be in an anesthesia and won't feel any pain, and I'll be taking painkillers and all, and it's going to be fine. And she already told me what to expect, like I'll be staying 3 days in the hospital, then 3 days before I get discharged they're going to clean the wound, and then I don't have to worry about it for 3 days, and then I don't have to take a bath, only sponge baths, mm, um, for 3 days when I got home. And then I can take a shower, and then my husband will take care of my wound and all that. Everything, like, I had already planned that it probably can't work for 2 weeks to a month, but I also have to at least anticipate that it will take me 6 weeks. So yeah, that's it's where I should really focus my energy, creating as much emergency fund as I can in the span of 2 months, a month and a half. And this rabbit hole of information is really stressing me out, and I can't stop looking because I'm still worried. And yeah, this is the hardest part in waiting, and a lot of people do say that it's actually more scarier before the surgery than after the surgery, probably because you after the surgery it's already been done, it's a done deal already, and you are already focusing on recovery, and you're already experiencing the things that you were really scared of. It's true that it's always scarier in your head than when it's already happening, but you know, it's really stressful. Um, the day after tomorrow, we'll be going out. Or at least we plan to go to the city to take my mind off something of this. It's been 2 years since I actually went a little farther away, like go to the capital, to go to the city. It's been 2 years, and yeah, it's to help me take my mind off things, and at least be able to go out. Before I couldn't, and the waiting game sucks, and the preparation sucks. A lot of things sucks right now, and I'm worried because we also have three big dogs in the house with us, and it's a really small house. We have two chow chows, we have two cats, and then we have a Rottweiler. Although the two chow chows are real, most of the time they're behaved. I'm more worried about our dog here because he acts like a puppy even though he's already 3 years old. But I hope when I got home, when I do get home, he'll be more behaved and will understand that I'll be in pain in the next, I don't know, 6 months. I don't know. I don't really know because pain tolerance are different from they're different from each other, for every woman. And I'm though my husband is telling me that I'm stronger than I think, and he really thinks so because he's seen me during my fitness days. I'm going to the gym. I can lift things more than my average size. I don't know. He thinks I'm stronger than I think, and I'm just more scared. Um, I am more scared than I am strong, and he really thinks that recovery will be easier for me. But he also keeps telling me and reminding me to take it easy, to just focus on recovery, to just relax. He'll take care of everything. But my work is stressing me because I'm a freelancer, and I rely on having projects every month, getting of making sure that I have work every month, that I also work on weekends. Although I don't work 8 hours straight, sometimes I just work 5 hours, 4 hours a day, but still, you know it is really a struggle for me. This is what I usually eat most of the days. It's salmon, so it's has good protein source, but you know I'm trying to avoid red meats as much as possible, and of course other meats. But the doctor said it's fine actually, as just keep on having a balanced diet is what she keeps on telling me. And then brown rice instead of white rice. I just forgot to mention for a few days that if there are two things that are that happened that are actually positive with all of this through this journey, through my fibroid journey, is that I was able to wean out coffee. uh, I'm not reliant on caffeine anymore. I was able to um it's not detoxify, but although caffeine has some benefits, but as of right now it's not benefiting me, it's actually damaging me. So I was able to weed out the caffeine from my diet. I don't drink coffee anymore or anything with caffeine. Maybe there are still some drinks that I did take that has a small amount of caffeine, because I think green tea still has it, but it's a really small dosage. But I mean, if I don't get caffeine in a day, I don't get migraines anymore. So that's a plus. And yeah, even though I still love Coke, I really, 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 really love Coke. I haven't drank a single drop of Coke for, I guess, 2 months now, a month or two. Yeah, so it's also like a very big plus. And I was able to dial down my sweet tooth, although I still love to eat some sweets, but I was able to change some of the ingredients, I guess, or the, um, I was able to change from white sugar to just using honey or brown sugar. And I don't eat like junk foods anymore as much. I switch out to either fruits, or if I'm really hungry, I just eat oats with granolas on them, a bit of um, just a bit of chocolate powder, but that's it. But it's and I also don't do that every day. If I do like to eat some chocolate, well, I already love dark chocolate. I've always been um, more into dark chocolate than than milk chocolate, so that's a plus. But I don't eat it as much as I used to anymore. And sometimes I just go even way darker. I just go with cacao instead. So yeah, I'm also avoiding red meats. Although I'm not when I talk to the doctor, when we talk to the doctor, I don't really have to avoid it. She only said that to just keep it balanced, just have a balanced diet. I can still eat tofu if I want, but not too much. And yeah, so it's a waiting game. And yeah, there are still some good things that happened, even though this is a really, really big challenge for us. And to everyone who is watching this, who is also going through, especially at this stage of waiting and being afraid, worrying, stressing, everything, every dark thoughts that you might have. I'm also still having those thoughts, but just remember that a lot of women go through this. It's a very normal, it happens a lot, quite a lot. And once you are diagnosed with it, you will realize that like almost a lot of people, a lot of women around us have it or could have it or already been diagnosed or already undergo some sort of treatment for it, and we just don't know. We just didn't know because nobody told us, or it we didn't really um, thought about it that much until it happened to us. And it you would feel that you feel like you're alone, but you're not really. There's a lot of communities out there that could help you, that could answer some of your questions, that answered actually most of my questions. You could always talk to your doctor, to your loved ones, and just remember that you're not alone, that um, a lot of us are going through the same thing, and you can do it. Trust the process, trust the treatment, and if you feel like you need a second opinion, don't hesitate to do that, and everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Today is January. Wait, hold on. Today is January 26th. It's a Sunday, and I forgot to mention that we finally got this table from IKEA. We received it last Friday, and I assembled it. I canceled the assembly because there was an emergency. So yeah, I assembled it. It's pretty easy. It's just three parts that you have to assemble. It's the table, and then this part, and then the feet. And it's really easy to move around. I've also tried working on it while, you know, inclined on the bed, and it works. Um, I think I can work here as I recover. And so, thankfully, I already have this desk mat, the smaller version. It helps keeping the tablet not sliding around. So, yeah. And with this, I can also eat on the bed, in the bed, um, and not worry too much about have the need for me to go to the dining area to eat. I can do it here and work here. Yeah, I also got a power bank that can charge my iPad because it is an iPad Pro, an older model but still a Pro, so it takes more power. The older battery packs that I have, the ones that I got from 10 years ago, uh, it can't charge the iPad, so I got a newer version that can charge it. It has 100-watt charging speed. It can also charge a it can also charge a laptop. Let me show. So it's this one. It's a Ugreen. I got it on sale. It um like 90% off. So I took advantage of it and got it. I also have a period today. So maybe it would be my second to the last period before I get my surgery, which is I'm a little thankful that I got it earlier because that means the next period, the next menstruation that I'll have, I know it's the MI, but bear with me. I'm sharing my experience. So my next period would be also earlier. So that means on my personal preferred schedule of getting my surgery, which is the first week of March, At that time, I would no longer have my period, so I won't have to worry about that. The only concern I have right now is because when you have your period, you also lose some blood. So would that have some sort of effect during the surgery of me needing blood? Or would my hemoglobin go lower? But since December, I've been taking the multivitamins with iron supplements that my doctor prescribes. So, and it actually also helped overall that, like, for example, like today, although I have some PMS the day before, I had acne, um, also some lower back pain, but it's not as severe as last year. It's, I only need to put some eucalyptus oil on my back, and that takes care of it. I I hope I don't get migraines, so I don't have to take ibuprofen. I am trying not to drink ibuprofen so I don't get used to it during my recovery. Hello, and for a quick update, today is January. Today is February 17. It's already night. We had dinner and everything. And this morning, we went to High Precision to do my my laboratory works. So they took blood from me, urine samples. I had an X-ray and an ECG. And it's great that they have an app where you can where you can see the results. Some of the tests that I got already have the results, like the X-ray. It's already posted. Just waiting for the ECG. Some of my blood works have results, and yeah, I was told that I'll get everything around the day after tomorrow, but I can also not really go there to get the results. I can just go to the app and show the results to my doctor using the app. And I asked the doctor if she's okay with just me showing the app with the results of the laboratory works, and she said that it's okay. I guess it's because it's from a reputable diagnostic center, so you know um, that they're fine with just showing the results without me having to go there to get the printed ones. Um, so yeah, but I'm still going to, if I already get the results by tomorrow night, then I'm probably going to print it for um, to give them a copy if they need it. Then at least they have a copy. But yeah, so far from how I understood the um, the results, my blood seems to be okay. My X-ray seems to be okay. So not sure yet about my X-ray. So I'm pretty confident with the lab works, even though when I got there, they told me that I overfast because um, fasting for me was about 14 hours. Because when I last inquired to them, asked about if I should fast before going them, and they, of course, they said yes. Someone told me I should fast for 14 hours, and that's what I did. Turns out I overfast, so they had me sign a waiver that that's what happened, that I did, like I said, overfast, which is for me, I can't really say if it was, fasting for me, because it's my usual, like every day I eat around 7 p.m., be done by 8 or 8:30, and then the next day, when I woke up at 8, I don't necessarily um, eat breakfast, and usually I had my first drink at around 10 a.m. because I had to prepare it. So yeah, every day is like a 14 hours fast for me, and it's not really a hard thing for me to do. So yeah, after I got the results, we'll be going back to the doctor and we'll see what she has to say. Hello, today is February 27. It's Thursday, and I'm 3 days away from my surgery. So right now, I'm preparing the things that I'm going to bring to the hospital, and I would also like to talk about the pre-surgery appointments that we had. The first one is after the laboratory works. So when it came out, they're really positive. So my heart is good, according to my cardiologist doctor that cleared me for surgery. Normally, any abdominal surgeries are in a moderate risk, but because I had good heart, everything is good, except for my cholesterol and uric acid, which are slightly elevated. So I'm taking prescriptions right now to correct it. I have to take it for a month. But aside from that, everything is good. And from moderate risk, um it became low risk. So the at the most, the complications would be bleeding. So I have my list of things to bring, and yeah, I'm going to one by one check them out. Normally, the ideal values for the hemoglobin would be around 12. Mostly the patients that they see that would be undergoing the same surgery would be about 6 to 9, and then usually they would need blood transfusion before uh, they go under surgery. In my case, my hemoglobin is around 17, and so it's pretty high. So they only asked that I reserve 2 units of blood, which I already did, just for a just in case scenario. So hopefully they won't have to use it, but if they do need it, they already have it on standby. So yeah, everything is pretty much good to go. We already have reserved a room, and then yeah. So right now, I'm just going to pack everything that I have. I also already got the stuff that my doctor told me to get for wound care. I already have this um, upside bandage thing with the Q-tip spray here, around here. I'm just going to bring this to the hospital so they won't have to, um, they won't need to provide. So less expenses for me since I already got them. I already got 20 pesos, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4. Oh, I have 7 pieces of this. Hopefully, I don't really need to use a lot of this. So yeah, 7 pieces of that. Then a cuticle spray. It's a disinfectant. It's for the wound. And then I'm also bringing this Mama Way abdominal binder. Although I also have another abdominal binder that I bought a month ago, but this is the one that the doctor recommended. So I have two of them. So I have, if I need it, I have two options. Of course, my hygiene products. So I have no, this is skincare and toilet and my toothbrush, toothpaste, um, toner, and moisturizer because you still, even though you're even as a patient, you still need to take care of your skin. Of course, towel. I'm only going to bring a small one, just enough to dry myself, but not too big, so it won't be too difficult to bring. And then an extra blanket. And I'm going to bring my um I'm going to bring my stuffed toy as a pillow. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing this. And of course, my papers. I'm going to put this on the bag so we don't forget. This is where I had my admitting orders, my clearance, and everything. So yeah, it goes in here. And then of course my clothes. I'm going to bring this. It's not a glass, but something I could use to drink. Of course, I'm going to bring my bottle of water, and then um, some aloe vera soothing gel because I have dry hands. When you use alcohol disinfectant, it's going to dry your skin. So might as well bring this. And then of course toiletries like shampoo and soap. And then I'm going to bring some page 5 wipes and some extra aloe wipes, cleansing tissue. Yeah, and of course clothes. And then I'm going to bring this and some extra pads, extra menstrual pads, and socks. Yeah, that's about it. And I'm going to pack them now, and we'll be talking to you probably when I'm in the hospital.